day, lovely viewers. Welcome to today's episode on Juicy Vibes right here on Big Hands TV. Jennifer Adwaye Weji for short is my name. You can call me OJ too. You know Juicy Vibes, we provide you nothing but juiciest and trending news only. I have with me here an honorable guest. But before that, would like to remind you of our proud sponsors, Big Hands Travel and Tour, Big Hands Foundation. Okay, so welcome back from that quick break. As I said earlier on, I have with me here an honorable guest. And okay, so welcome, big boy.
Thank you for having me.
I would like you to mention your name to our viewers.
All right, my name is Philip MACATY, the Piam Nation boss.
Uh-huh. So that's my honorable guest, Philip McCarthy. And if you just tune in, it's still Juicy Vibes live here on Big Hands TV. And if you just tune into, I would like you to follow us on all our social media platforms and subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. So back to you, Philip McCarthy. What's up? Like, how is life treating you?
Life is good. Life is good, and the system now everywhere. So we are just managing. Everybody's managing. So we don't mind, just managing.
Sure. Why from head to toe, you're looking good.
Thank you. It's for the culture.
Okay, so I don't know, but I would like to ask you a few questions so that our viewers out there will get to know the kind of person you are. Yes. Okay, so who is Philip McCarthy? If yeah, can say Philip McCarthy, who is this Philip McCarthy we're talking
Uh, Philip McCarthy is just one of the random guys. I came from the Volta region of Ghana. I reside in Accra, doing music. I do Afrobeat and dancehall. So for now, that's what I can say about myself. From the Volta region, Philip McCarthy, the CEO of Piam Nation, and the rest is
about?
history.
What's the Pium Nation? What is it about?
Piam Nation is my movement,
Okay.
where I build that empire for my music lovers.
Okay.
So I call it Piam Nation, and the Piam represents the pure international African music.
Wow.
So blend it into, and then it makes Piam.
You know, if I didn't ask, maybe it will be or TH because our guy will then okay.
Oh yeah.
Pium Nation. Please, so can I join or I have to fill some kind of
No,
form?
no. Everybody is free to join.
Wow.
If you're my music lover, you are a PM native, so anybody can join.
Okay. So like how did you discover this talent? Was it like from childhood or something?
And we grew up from the typical village,
Okay.
like where like we got to know about electricity like when we were like 10 years coming up. We got to know about good roads, see the biggest cars, even TV. Because I quite remember we have to go and stand at somebody's window to watch TV. Like TV comes out once a while.
Are you kidding me?
Oh yeah, so we grew up from that kind of like environment. So at the age of 14, but then my mom wasn't around, so my mom came down and took me to the Eastern region. So I stayed there. That was where I started to discover, like, let me say, start to see things like music, and then I fall in love with that music kind of thing.
Okay.
So when I went back to my home, by then everything was clear. Then you can now see light everywhere. You can now see TVs everywhere. So yeah, we started from there. We had a guy those days called Prophet. So he learned how to play beat and do recordings.
Okay.
So I and a friend of mine, he also went to school by then, and then he can rap like a little bit. So I also started to sing.
Before you continue, I want to chip in this. Did you stop schooling and started music, or you you added it to schooling?
Yeah, I added it to schooling because back then in the Eastern region, I was with my mom, so I have to come back to Water region based on certain things. So when I came back, I was still schooling, but then I was in the GSS. So doing the music together with my friend. His name is Destiny by then, and I was called Don McCarthy by then. So we were,
Okay.
yeah. So we were in a group. We call it D2. We call it D2. So that was where everything started.
Okay.
So now,
That's quite interesting. So the name McCarthy, is it your surname or your father's name or something?
yeah. McCarthy. Yo, McCarthy. I took the name from a movie I watched so many years ago. But then I was called Labista in school. Coming up as young guys, you always have guy names,
Yeah, yeah,
nicknames in school.
yeah,
So
yeah.
I used to be called Don McCarthy.
Wow.
Yeah, I used to be called Don McCarthy, very hard guy. So when I started doing music officially, I decided to look for a name that because I was popularly known by then as Don McCarthy.
Okay.
So changing my name into another thing,
Found it
I thought that,
difficult.
yeah. So I wanted to add my main Philip. Philip is my name.
Okay.
So I wanted to add Philip to the McCarthy. So I took out the Don and then I blended it with Philip, and then it became Philip McCarthy, and people love it. Yeah.
Wow. Wow. That's quite interesting. Okay. So Philip, like, what are some challenges you are facing in the music industry?
Yeah, challenges. A full load of challenges, and I believe that most of the upcoming artists will tell you the same things that I'm going to tell you today,
Okay.
because um, financial problems are also part of it. Studio times, promotions, and then just like shooting videos. So let me say management is the problem, and then investment, that is the problem we are having right now in this country. And I've seen that Ghanaians don't like putting much into music craft, because everybody is scared that you might not make it. You
Yeah.
understand? You might not make it, because how can I invest like $50,000 into you once you will not make a hit song? You
Okay.
understand?
Okay.
So yeah, the investment part of it is what is bringing all these things. Because if I complain about shooting video, it's about investment. Promotions is also about investment.
Yeah.
Shooting videos is investment. So
Yeah.
Ghana, we people need to learn how to invest into the crafts that are coming. Because trust me, we have young talents out there,
But there's no money.
but there's no money to do the
Okay.
work.
I get you.
There's no investors, there's no managers, there's no producers, and
Sure.
we are suffering. So there are a lot of challenges. If I want to talk about it,
You
we
won't
we won't close
finish.
today. Seriously.
That's so touching, you know. But then, like, what inspired you?
Yo, like I said earlier on, I talked about coming up from a certain part of this country, that a lot of things were difficult to see back then.
Okay.
So I growing up, you have to think about how do you tell your story to people?
Mhm.
Can you just go on the street and tell people, hey, I'm Philip McCarthy, I do this, I did this, I did that? No, you can't do that. There should be a medium that you
Yeah.
can
You start
communicate,
from somewhere.
yeah, man, to the people. So when I discovered that I can do something like music, I feel like this is how to talk to the people, how to make people know what I have in me, how to let them see where I come from. So since then, I never departed from doing that.
Then, okay. I want to ask again that who inspires you, or you are just on your own? You don't watch anybody to do what you're doing.
Yeah, I would have loved to say that um, I'm doing it on my own, but definitely there are people who you will listen to by then, who you always want to be like. But I thought you were going to ask whether I look up to somebody, because I used to look up to people, but now I don't look up to anybody,
Okay.
and I have reasons for that. But inspirations, I draw inspiration from people like Samini, Sarkodie, Stoneboy, and then um, some of them, Obrafo,
Shatawale no part.
Shatawale. He might be part, but I don't think I will say he inspired me based on certain things that I wouldn't want to put on here now.
Okay.
Yeah, but those are the people. Being frankly speaking, Shatta is a very great artist. I love him.
Okay.
He's one of the greatest we have in Africa. But I chose these people based on certain categories.
I
Okay,
see.
yeah. So
Um, in the music industry, you think beefing should be like should be necessary? You think it should be an important factor in
um,
the music industry?
it shouldn't be an important factor, but they are. You see, music. We have different genres of music,
Hmm.
and every genre calls for certain things.
Okay.
Like being a reggae artist, everybody says a reggae artist has you need to have a dreadlocks, you need
Hmm.
to play with a band, you need to do this, and most people even classify you as a weed smoker. If oh yes, that is the truth. And when you come to other genres like dancehall
Okay.
and hip hop, beefing is part of their culture. So when it happens that they are beefing or they are having problem with each other, it comes with that. But you won't see a high life, two high life artists fighting each other over. I don't know what it will be. But dancehall artists and um, rappers, they always want to talk about something because they are the type of people that believe themselves. Being a rapper, you need to believe yourself. You need to be a king.
Okay.
Being a dancehall artist, you need to be a king. You need to take hold of your constituency. So that is how come the beefing comes in. So it is good for their culture, but not everybody. And you can see now, even gospel artists are adopting beefing, and it's not healthy. But leave the dancehall people to do beef.
But then I think that's how they promote their brand.
And I think we are adopting that method because it shouldn't be like that. Okay, you have a DJ, you have bloggers, you have TV stations. So if you want to promote your song, you know where to go.
Okay.
Or else you could have taken your TV station outside and start beating people outside. And they don't know. Oh, yeah.
But you said um before you can be promoted as as an artist, you start from somewhere. So maybe
Yeah.
that's how they also start.
Oh, I don't. If you see, at a point in time when it happens that you have a problem with somebody and you feel like this can take you far, if you are ready for it, fine. But
Okay.
what I'm saying is that it depends on the genre that you are doing. If you are doing dancehall, everybody will accept it. If
Sure.
you are doing hip hop, everybody will go for it.
Okay.
But if you are doing high life, Obiampo will show any.
Okay, I get you.
Ah,
So I asked of Shatawale and he said something. So concerning Shatawale's um like what's your take on Shatawale's voice out that Nigerians are not supporting Ghanaians? What's your take on that?
Nigerians are not supporting Ghanaians. No, you see, what I want everybody to understand is that you can't build your house, build your family, and you expect somebody from outside to come and tell you beat your child or send your child to school. Oh yes, you can't be bitter over what your people are doing to you. Okay, Nigerians over the years, like Nigerians are doing great for Ghana. And anybody that says Nigerians are not helping Ghanaians, that person should go back and check certain things because Nigerians, their plugs are helping the whole Africa, and we all know that they are the biggest music industry in Africa.
Wow.
Yes, and they have their plugs everywhere. We the Ghanaians, we don't even accept ourselves.
You know, this thing has turned into a beef, and we just spoke about beef,
Mhm,
and this one is the beef
mhm,
Shatawale has brought up,
mhm,
a beef between Ghanaians and Nigerians right
mhm,
now. So, which means you are take your take. I
mhm,
asked you a question.
mhm.
You are taking the Nigerian side, and you are giving us points. Okay, so can you explain further? Like, give us more points about what you're saying, because I'm loving the conversation.
And what I think about that is that you see, check Sarkodie, right?
Okay.
From the since he started music, right? He has done a lot of projects with Nigerians, like Banky W, Wizkid, Davido, DJ, one of the DJs, MI, Ice Prince. you can count them.
Yeah.
VVIP. When the VVIP blew up, their song were all over Nigeria. Everybody was playing their song, even in movies. If you tell yourself the truth, VVIP, their songs were playing as backgrounds at many Nigerian movies. They use it for their movie. How do you call it? So Nigerians, they love Ghana, and all the Nigerian artists, their second home will be Ghana. They will tell you,
Yeah.
and they are doing a lot for Ghana. Okay, they are, and Ghanaians, see, they shouldn't be blaming anybody. If you allow a Nigerian man, you come see, come even Ghana here. Let's come to our domestic lives. Go and ask for a house to rent in somebody's home right now. Nigerian man will come. The landlord will give that house to a Nigerian person to stay in instead of your own people. You understand?
Yeah.
But Nigerians, one thing is they love their own. Okay?
Yeah.
You can't leave your own and go and take care of another person. You have to first of all accept what you have before you can give people. So Nigerians, they love their own. You take 50 Ghanaian music to Nigeria, they will play their own, whether nice or not, whatever. They will prefer. Go to clubs. We will go to clubs a lot. Go to clubs. You see a Nigerian man paying money for his countryman's music to be played in the club. How many Ghanaian men will do that? Okay? So you can't tell me that Nigerians are to be blamed for your misfortune. It will never happen. Me, I won't accept that. I'm an artist, but let's start to accept our own. Let's start to promote our own. Then you can talk about somebody else. But forget Nigerians to do their thing. If Nigerian man comes to your country, he's bringing business. Nigerian man will come to your TV station. He will give you whatever you ask for. 2 years time, you call him for business. He will charge you triple what you took from him. That is business.
Okay.
So you don't ask for favors, and if they don't give you favors, you think they are not good.
Sure.
No.
Okay. I love the points you've given, and I know everyone watching you right now to just analyze everything and then also have a take. Okay. So, how many albums, singles, or EPs have you released?
Yeah. I've released couple of singles over the years. Um, maybe 10 or 8, but I'm now planning to put my EP together, which is almost 70% done.
So, all
So
your singles have been released.
yeah, most of them have been released.
Yeah. But which ones are trending the most right
Yeah,
now?
Pure Love is trending. Ajwa
Okay.
is trending. Bread and Butter is trending. Alcohol is trending. So yeah,
I would love to hear Ajwa just
Ajwa.
because my name is Ajwa.
Oh
Yes, so I
God.
would love to hear that track,
Oh
Ajwa.
okay. Oh Ajwa. No be play I dey play. See no be joke I dey joke. Yeah. It be love I dey want show you my girl. See no be play I dey play. Oh no be joke I dey joke. Yeah. If be love I dey want show you my girl. See you for sit and understand the way that thing dey go. No be play I dey play with you, my girl. See you for sit and understand the way that thing dey go. No be play I dey play with you, my girl. I know say some people dey spoil your mind. Oh say make you leave me home. But the love where you love me, they make you know the feel go. See,
Oh,
I know say some people they spoil your mind. They make you leave me home. But the love where you love me, they make you know the feel go. Yeah.
oh, I love the song.
Yeah, that is Ajwa for you. So since you are Ajwa, the song now is for you.
Oh, oh. Okay, so lovely viewers, if you just tune in, it's two juicy vibes right here on Big Hands TV. If you are still watching, please, I would like you to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow all our social media platforms so that you get to know what's trending. This is on every Saturday. Okay, so back to you. I don't know, but I have more questions for you. But relax. So, still reminding you of our proud sponsors, Big Hands Travel and Tour and Big Hands Foundation. Let's go for a quick break. When we come back, we'll continue.
from Africa. Yum
Yeah.
yum. Africa. Philip McCarthy. I was never born with a silver spoon in my hands, but I promise to love you and give you my heart every day of my life. I wish to grow by your side. I want to die by Adwa. Benjamin did that day. Benjamin did that day. Benjamin did that day. Benjamin did. Yeah. Philip McCarthy. Yo, yo, yo. Piam, piam, yo. Piam, piam, yo. Piam, piam, yo.
Oh my god, oh my god.
No be joke at the joke. No be play at the play. It be love at the one show you, my girl. Hey, no be play at the play. Hey, see, no be joke at the joke. It be love at the one show you, my girl. So you for sit and understand the way that thing they go. So that's why your mind say make you leave me, oh. But the love or you love me, they make you know they feel go. Hey, I know say some people they spoil your mind, say make you leave me, oh. But the love or you love me, they make you know they feel go. Oh, yo, she be real queen, she know be slay queen. She be real girl, she know be fake girl, yeah. That be why I go worship you like goddess. Say you be real queen, you know be slay queen. You be real girl, you know be fake girl, yeah. Everywhere I go worship you like goddess. Hey, I they love you.
Hi. Okay, so welcome back from that quick break. Hey, if you just tuned in, you're still watching Juicy Vibes right here on Big Hands TV. Hey,
Hello.
back to you, Mr. McCarthy.
Yeah.
I love all your songs. See,
Thank you.
before we continue, would like you to drop all your handles and your, maybe if you don't mind, your contact as well, so that we all follow and contact you, because I love your songs.
Yeah. Thank you.
And like mostly to
Oh.
I'm your fan. Pacho when you can
Piam Piam Nation.
Piam Nation. Pacho you via from here. I'm just going to sign with you.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you.
Because hey,
Welcome to Piam Piam Nation.
thank you.
Thank
Thank you. Okay. I love the second one too. So I would want us to talk about the second one,
Pure
which
Love.
is Pure Love.
Yeah, man.
How did you come about the song Pure Love? Like, what inspired you to bring that song out?
Pure Love is it's a beautiful piece. Me myself, I love the song. I was there one day and um, I was going through my WhatsApp status. So one of my engineer posted the short beat of the beat that is playing now, a short beat. So I listened to the beat and I contacted him. I said, "Oh, I like this beat. I want to be on it." He said, "Okay, it's free beat. So if you are ready," I said, "I'm ready now." He said, "I should come to the studio." So I picked a car straight to the studio. Then he started playing the beat. So that was what came into my mind that moment as I was on the mic. That was everything that came. I didn't write anything. It just came into my mind based on how the beat was going. So that's what happened.
So it wasn't like it was about your girlfriend, your mother. Like,
I won't lie. It's not about anybody in particular. I wish there was somebody to talk about like that moment.
wow.
But that was what I was talking about that moment.
I love the fact that like you're able to come out with stuff like boom out of nowhere.
Oh yeah.
Wow, wow, wow. That's so nice. You know, the reason why I asked you that question, you see, mostly people bring out songs based on something that has happened to them, like maybe based on their life, what has happened.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I have songs that are like that. Adra is for somebody. I wrote that song for somebody directly, and I have a lot of songs that comes like that. Like maybe I'm talking about somebody's life story, either mine or a friend of mine. I can be talking about anything. I have a song that is on my EP. The title is called Pain. I just went to the studio that I say, hey, I want to come to the studio. studio. I got to the studio, and having the mic, I realized that I was singing what I was feeling that moment.
Wow.
After recording the song, I didn't write anything, just like Pure Love, but I realized that no, this was what I was passing through. So I was thinking about what I was feeling that moment.
Okay.
So songs can come, like you can write a song based on somebody. You can meet somebody that is very nice to you. Feel like, oh, let me write a song for you. It happens. But some of them just come out of the blues. You can say anything you want to say on the
So,
mic.
like, you don't write your songs?
I do write songs sometimes, but sometimes it comes. And you see, one thing about recording is that sometimes you might premeditate to write something.
Mm-hmm.
That, oh, let me write about um this beautiful girl or this man or this woman, my mother, my father, or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
That is what you want to write about the person. So you have to meditate and write about the person. Sometimes you can just listen to a beat and you feel like no, then anything will start to come into your mind. Okay,
Okay.
so it happens sometimes like that, which is not a bad thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, people thought saying that I wrote a song means you go and have a long book and then put everything on it one word by word. Anything you sing is written in the head. So anything you sing, whether you put it on paper or you spit it in the mic, they are all written by you.
Okay.
Mm.
So, back to your song, Pure Love. You didn't write anything about that one too.
I didn't write it on a piece of paper.
You just went to the studio.
Yeah, I just went to the studio. I saw, like I said, I saw a short beat on my status by Pendi. Pendi, he produced and then mastered the song. So I just called him that, hey, I love this beat. He said, okay, if you are ready, come to the studio. So I went to the studio and then within 3 days, everything was ready.
With the video.
Not with the video, but the song within 3 days, everything
Okay.
was ready.
So, like, after bringing only the song out, how many days or years, months did it take you to bring out the video to?
This one we have not shot video for it yet. It's just a lyrics video that is we are promoting on YouTube and then Facebook for now. We are about to shoot the video for like 3 songs on the EP, and this is number one on the EP.
Okay.
So we are about to shoot those videos for them. But I have another videos that are also there. I have bread and butter. We have the video there. Mafesa, we have the video. We are still working to have more.
So enjoying your conversation.
Thank you.
Okay, so we still have Philip MACATY here in the house. But would love to move to the next segment. Time won't permit us to listen to everything. Would keep him suspense. The next time we meet, he's going to just us with everything. But now would like to move to the next segment, which is agenda on GC Vibes. Okay, so today's agenda, we are to talk about something very interesting, which is should investors invest in event organizers or artists rather?
Mm. Um. mm, as it's like asking whether you should build a house first or you should buy your chairs, your the bed or whatever first. Because the event organization, you that is about the music industry, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Before you organize an event, you are going to put an artist on. You are going to, so if you invest in bringing the beautiful stage, okay,
Mm-hmm.
bringing the most beautiful light to produce a show, and your artists are not good, they are not well dressed, they don't have beautiful songs, what are you promoting? So the first thing is you need to promote the artist. You need to invest in the artist. If the artist is looking good, the investors will come automatically. Okay, by putting the investment in organization of programs and event organizations without the artist is going to be wrong.
Okay.
Yeah, so the artist first. So it is the artist that you are going to base on to produce whatever show you want to produce.
Okay.
Like the VGMAs. The show is a big show, but what makes the show a big show? It is the artist.
Okay.
The show is about the artist. So if you don't invest in the artist, your show is not going to work.
Okay.
You can bring the most beautiful set or whatever, and then there's no artist there. It's not going to work. So the first thing you have to do is to hold the artist down, let them have whatever it takes to be an artist. Because Ghana, we don't have what it takes to be an artist. Let's be real to ourselves. Yes, because I can't wake up in the morning and hear that one of the biggest artists that I never I never saw, like let's say KK Kabubu and co, they died without even having proper treatment at the hospital. They didn't have a good house to live in. You call yourself like an industry. It's not working. Okay, so we need to have what it takes to be that artist. So after 10 years, and your children can be proud to say that, oh, our father was able to build this out of music. He was able to do this. He was able to construct these things. And moreover, we should know that being an artist or being a star doesn't mean you are about yourself. It takes a lot of communities together to make. Like me, I come from the Volta region. So if I become a star today, or who I am today, I owe most of it to the Volta region first, then my community, then my fans, before the whole Ghana. So look at a lot of people. There are some people, they see you are even more than MP. They come to your house, oh, we need this and it. So those are the things. So you need to be well equipped for the work. So if you are not that, you see that a lot of you will be running away from people, and they will feel like you don't love them. But what it takes to be there is not there. You understand? So the investment, we need it, and they know that we need it. So they should bring it on board.
So if I listen to you carefully, you are telling us, not that you are telling us that the investors have to invest for both sides, both the events, the artist before the event.
The event, because it is the artist that brought about the event.
Sure.
Okay. So they have to invest in the artist. Artists need, you see, when you go to other countries, even upcoming artists like us, they have something to talk about. Because I can't, sometimes when I go into my playlist, I listen to my songs and I ask myself that, am I wasting my time or not? You understand? So imagine having a beautiful girlfriend, like like having a beautiful girlfriend that you can't take care of the person. You call yourself an artist. You can't take care of your mom, your dad. Oh, imagine. Okay.
Right now we have terms. You get it.
So you will be there, an artist, and they take your girlfriend. That one self could bring your emotions down. You know, if you do music for 10 years. Sure. So it has to work. The system has to work. It is not about Camero. It is not about whatever. The system itself has to work. So if the system is working, that work that is happening will put everything in place. Because you can't call me as an upcoming artist, oh, Philip, I have a show at Swedru, come and I have to walk from Accra to Swedru. No. If the system is working, that's why I respect Shatawale a lot, that we were doing music for fun.
Oh, you see, you didn't want to say what Shatta. The reason why you like him, you just said it.
I said that I love Shatta for a different reason. So this is the reason I'm bringing him now.
So you just said it because you didn't want to voice
it
out.
So now the conversation has brought it. I love Shatta for bringing money into the business. Now so many artists can be proud now to say that, oh, I take 30,000 for a show, I take 20,000 for a show. Before then, who are you to say something like that? See.
Oh, today, like, you coming here, so like I just love everything.
Thank you.
Because the conversation.
And
I'm
loving the conversation.
Yeah. So, what your final words out there, like, and what should we expect from you in the nearby future?
We are working, and the sky can never be our limit. We need to go above the sky. And what I want to tell everybody out there is that, you see, there's nobody doing anything for anybody. So don't sit there. You see, there are few people that are blessed. Somebody can just do a song in the studio that day. The person has never recorded before. That's the first time. But the moment a video or a picture of that short comes out, the person can be a star. That doesn't mean that you should also pass through that channel. Or be a one insurer.
Yeah.
So if you are doing anything, continue to do your thing. Don't say because somebody did dancehall and the person blew up, so you also want to do dancehall. Meanwhile, you are a high life artist.
Okay.
So
Okay.
focus, be focused, do your thing. Don't think about anybody. Don't you see the few people that love what you do, appreciate them and bring them together. That's why I have the Piam Piam Nation. So let's come together and help ourselves too, and then promote what we have as Africans and Ghanaians.
Wow, wow,
Yeah.
wow. So if you just tune in, it's still Juicy Vibes right here on Big Hands TV. Before Philip MACATY leaves, I've not forgotten. Please kindly drop your social media handles, and
Yeah.
if you want your contact as well.
Okay. My social media handles are Twitter. You have Philip MACATY GH.
Okay.
Philip MACATY. The MACATY is MACATY. And yeah, MACATY here the name. MACATY. Facebook is Philip MACATY GH.
Okay.
And also Instagram the same thing, Philip MACATY GH. MACATY. And other social media platform that you can find me, that is the name I am using there.
What's your contact media? You don't want to give it.
Contact me there. Me who call me social media handles biano. There is contact there. I'll bet me contact me or me road manager.
Okay.
Anybody any contact there or Instagram me contact or Facebook me contact or baby me contact or.
Okay, it was nice having you on our show.
Beautiful being here. I love everything that I'm seeing here, and I by the next 5 years I want to come and then see awards lining up. I want to see the people here having a lot of awards, your producers,
Amen.
your managers, everybody going high.